So I've actually resorted to opening up a third-party map on my other screen. That's how desperate I've gotten. And I've tracked down some potential locations for the one missing gem and one missing affinity growth kit. It's kind of been difficult, because if you look on the map and you locate, for instance, on this third-party map, it might say, oh, there's one in a relic. And you can look on the map in the game and see that, I've already gotten that one. But then you have to remember that also sometimes, for some reason, items will just be laying out on the ground with no clear explanation. I've also found that a couple of these are apparently tied to doing different quests. The one quest, for example, for a gem unlock that we've yet to do is called Step by Step. I don't think we've done that one. Step by step, day by day, who can say, But I've also located, apparently, over here in this corner, just on the ground, there is an affinity growth kit. That could be the affinity growth kit we're missing, because we're only... I mean, assuming that quest, we've not actually done it yet, and that is what's next for us to do. My mustache is getting in my face. Well, I suppose that's where it always is, but it's getting in my mouth. Assuming we've not wandered over here, this could be where the growth kit is, and I don't know what the fastest way to over there is. There's bound to be a fast travel point somewhere on the ground, maybe right over here? I say we fast travel to that point, we take a little jog over there, and if it's not in the bushes, like it is in this picture, at least I can check it off and I'll know definitively. And I did my best on here. This is, by the way, on Gamer Guides, so not Map Genie. If you've been watching my Zelda streams, you'll know... I mean, I can't say I'm a big fan of Map Genie. Rather, I've just kind of been using Map Genie because they've got a full Hyrule map with everything on it. I've been kind of using that to find certain things. Not spoil myself, per se, but just bring it open if there's something we're having trouble locating. There, if I'd paid more attention, and oh my gosh, I think it's actually over here. My little doodah that finds things is going crazy right now. Is it here? Is this it? Oh my gosh, Affinity Growth Unlock Kit! Thank you, Gamer Guides! I suppose I could have also just ran around the game for literal days of real life time until I happened upon this random corner, because this would not be the first place I checked, I'll tell you. I would not have picked this as the first location to check. Oh, you know what? Let's go into the menu, though, and let's take this golden opportunity to just remind ourselves that we're almost done with this game, which is kind of sad. It's kind of sad, really. Who's missing a gem? It's you, isn't it? Wait, no, affinity, though, is what we're supposed to be doing. Affinity growth? Matthew? Why were you the last one I unlocked? Bless his little soul. Well, I don't really care what we get here, so I'll just kind of go through in a nice, straightforward, linear fashion, and we'll unlock things until we run out of points to unlock things with, which is right now. So, Matthew, do you mind? I'm trying to talk. You're a little bit loud. Let me see if I can turn you down just a wee bit. I've kind of realized that I have too many ongoing series on this channel, and some things need to end. And the obvious thing that needs to end is the game that I've been playing for almost a year, which is Xenoblade Chronicles 3. But in order to complete that, I have to complete Future Redeemed. But in order to complete that, I have to stop playing it, and I don't really want to do that. I really like this game. And it's going to be so long before we get another one. I mean, at the most, what can we expect if they do a remaster? So, I mean, it was 2017 to 2020 before we got from 2 to 1 remake, or deluxe edition. And then 2 years from deluxe edition to 3. So, I mean, maybe 2 years from now, we can expect the next one? There was, let's see, 15 to 17 was X to 2. 2 to 3 years, right? At a minimum, we're a year away. More than likely more than that. I don't know. I mean, maybe since they're not helping Nintendo, we assume, with another Zelda game at this exact moment in time. What do you reckon this is the quest we need to do? I know that the quest that we need to do is going to be in this general area. Since there's no Zelda quest in development, I'm assuming they're not helping Nintendo the way they did with... I mean, saying that, they were helping them with Breath of the Wild 2015 to 2017 when they were also developing 2, and helping them with Tears of the Kingdom in the lead up to the release of 3. Monolithsoft they just put stuff out. Now what we want is a remaster of X, and then the announcement of X2. What we're going to get is completely unrelated, because Monolith won't really be involved with the remaster of Saga, or maybe they will be. I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of partnership going on. Or we'll just get Xenoblade 4, which will be fine too. But what I'm trying to get at here is that it's going to be a while. And when I'm done with this, we're just going to be stuck waiting. What do we want to do right now? I don't really want to do all of the quests. I kind of wanted to finish the game on the quests. Let's go ahead and have a speak with Jethro, and see if maybe though this. Oh no, these are the clothes of Mom and Dad, aren't they? Is this all from Fallen City, people? Yeah, you don't have to say it. I know nothing will come of doing this, but now the remembrance stones are gone. I wanted to pay my respect, like this at least, you know? The stones, eh? Yeah, nothing we can do about that. If you don't mind me asking, what were the remembrance stones? Stone tablets with the names of our fallen comrades engraved on them. They were like the one of the city's permanent features. Even after our friends disappeared from the world, their names would remain there still on the remembrance stones. It was important to us city folk. It meant something. Oh, I understand. No, hang on. Matthew, is something wrong? We're missing a trick here, Jethro. If the remembrance stones are no more, then we'll just have to make new ones, right here. Here in Colony 9? No, come on. It'd take an enormous effort. How would we go about finding such giant stone slabs? Yeah, you're right. That's why I thought we could make some substitutions. We could use sheet metal instead. They'd be sturdy and resistant, and transportable if it came to it. See, I was going to ask, what are you going to do if, say for example, Origin falls out of the sky onto the colony and destroys the entire Centomnia region? But they're portable, so it's good. They can be portable memorials, just until we can restore a city to its glory days. How'd that sound? Yeah, I see now. For sure it sounds like a good idea. So, yeah, you heard all that. Can we put them up in the square? Of course. If it's the will of the citizens, I've no reason to demur. Sounds like a great plan and all, but it'd involve a lot of elec work. You'll need those metal sheets prepared, someone with the skill to carve the names. It's all good. I've got an idea already. If I remember correctly, we should have people with those skill sets among those we've rescued. That's it, exactly. I'll go ask him personally. I mean, could we not just get, like, Riku to do it? Riku's sort of good with metal. It's kind of one of his things. Step by step, this is the quest. So after we complete this one, I knew it was going to be in this square. You know, I saw that on the map. I just wasn't sure if it was this one in particular, or maybe a different one. But after we wrap this one up, we'll have a complete inventory for all the characters, and then we can go back to trying to fight monsters, which could be a great time. Where am I headed? Up here to talk to Ruben. Oh, Ruben. Oh, new remembrance stones, you say? Yeah, that's right. Although we reckon stone is a bit unwieldy for the mow, so we were thinking using sheet metal instead. Makes sense, and it explains why you need a metal worker like myself. Well, color me interested. It'll be a good test of my skills. But speaking frankly, if I make the metal too hard, then it'll also be resistant to delicate carving. Ugh, you serious? Relax, it's nothing I can't figure out. Leave me to it, and I'll have it made to spec. Once the first one's ready, I'll bring it to the Central Plaza, alright? Keep a lookout. Will do, thanks! Glad to have you on board! Are we paying these people, or are they just doing it out of the goodness of their heart? Because, like, you can get really far with charity. You'd be surprised how much people are willing to do things just for the good of others, and maybe even also that sense of, like, I've done a nice thing. You know, you never underestimate that sense of I've done a good thing in people. But you know what motivates people more than that is cold hard cash. That's why the capitalist system works and has been the only long-term sustainable successful model for economic growth. Hi, Kathy. You want to make new remembrance stones, eh? Yeah, that's the idea. I was hoping you'd be willing to carve the names. Well, It's an honor to be chosen for an illustrious task such as that, to be sure. Of course, I'll rise to the occasion. I do owe you for the rescue anyway. I'll get my preparations in order. Let's pick this up later, all right? Sure thing. We'll be waiting in the Central Plaza. What a lovely little... It's like getting the band together, right? Or assembling the Avengers. But there's no Avengers-level threat. We're just building, effectively, a mass gravestone. A bit dark when you look at it in those terms, isn't it? Ah! And there's the man himself! We're all ready on our end now? Great! And thanks very much for your help. Well then, shall we get started? Hey, Matthew. I really can't thank you enough. Aw, come off it. All I did was get the ball rolling, no more. I never could have come up with an idea like this. Rebuilding the stones outside the city, it's just... There must have been something holding me back subconsciously. I think I was too dead set on wanting to keep the past intact. Right now, though, what the city needs is people who aren't afraid of change. People like you, Matthew. That's the point of the game. Come on now, you're making me blush. Well, let me just say this then. Matthew, the city folk can't do without you. Let's rebuild it together. All the strength I've got to offer, I lay it at your feet. Thanks, mate. I feel stronger knowing you with me. We'll raise a new city. This remembrance stone is just the first step. It's beautiful, really. A new remembrance stone has been erected, earning you gratitude and a gift from city survivors. Here are vambraces. That's not what I was expecting. I need an affinity art unlock. Is it affinity? I need a gem unlock kit is what I need. Oh, okay. No, we got that as well. And a shield belt. Okay. A little bit enthusiastic about that, aren't we? Are we going to get something for, like, having 100%ed the entire, like, character loadout here? Is the game even going to acknowledge that that's the thing that happened? I don't know why I saved you for last. I really do apologize, Glimmer. Here you go.
Might be time to freshen up the loadout.
Boom. What should we, like, give her, though? Like, what's going to be useful for her? Flowing form. Increased performance speed of auto attacks. 25% strike tries. Canceling boost damage. Reduces aggro. There we go. That's probably what she has as well. It is exactly what she has as well. Although hers, she's got these two reversed, and that doesn't really matter at all. So looking through these, looks like everyone's got all their accessories. That bottom slot doesn't count. That's for, like, adding a... What are these, like battle manual or whatever? And we don't want that on her. It is unlocked, though, which is what matters. Oh, you son of a gun. What do you mean you're missing an accessory slot? Since when? Oh, you gosh darn it! There's an accessories unlock kit connected to If Walls Could Speak, which is a standard quest, which is somewhere here in the city as well. I wonder if it has something to do with the graffiti. It probably does. We're not going to worry about that right now, because going through here... Everyone has all of their gems. Everyone has all of their accessories, except for him, but that's okay. Everyone has all of their arts unlocked. And the final step in the operation is going to be Matthew's AP growth. So we can set an AP target, and I guess that'll just be on the screen, which could be interesting, but then we want, like, all of these. So, like, can I only set one at a time? Where's that going to be located on the screen? Is it going to be anywhere on the screen? It's not. It's not at all. Okay, well, that's fine. If we talk to Dylan, will that complete him on our little chart? Because that's something else I'm using, right? So, I heard setting up a replacement remembrance stone in the plaza was your idea. Everyone's been saying how happy they are about it. Some are even calling you their new leader. How about that? Leader? Nah, come on. That's a bit much. It really isn't. You know how damn important those slabs are to us. I always knew you were destined for greatness, you know. Looks like I was right on the mark. So, keep doing what you're doing, and be the charge the city folks need, eh, leader? Look at that. That's something else we're going for. So again, what we are considering completion is, if we go to this screen, we are looking to have on the... Actually, let's go to the map first. We are looking to have everything 100%ed in the Enemypedia, which means defeating the bosses. everything finished in the Collectopedia, which we've done. That's 100%ed. And then we want to do everything in every region. So that's all the unique monsters, which basically at this point just ties back to... Oh, we also want to do all of the quests. So we got to hit up all the quests, and then we unlock everything for all the characters. And then the final thing that we want to do is we want to go to community, and we want to see all of these folks in gold. And it looks like a lot of them we can just have conversations with to get them in the gold right now. I think that's what that means. Yeah, complete. We just need to go talk to them. So if I wanted to, like, walk around and find the individuals that have the little pulsating bits, like the pulsating rings around them, like this fella here, Ruben, we would just go ahead and 100% him. But that does leave quite a few still. Like, for instance, it looks like the little girl whose parents we've yet to find. Where is she at? How do I select her? Do I just keep thumbing through these? Right there. Finley. Talk to... Oh, check conversations. Oh, I guess all I have to do is talk to her. We're never going to find her parents, are we? They're dead. In fact, I would wager it's a possibility that we probably already did find her parents. And actually, oh, we can, like, track her. That's kind of creepy considering she's a child and we're just, like, a grown adult now tracking her. But we knew where she would be anyway, it doesn't really matter. But, like, yeah, we can pretty safely assume that we found her parents dead out in the world, right? Like, one, you know, sometimes you just find people and they're already dead, or you help fight with them and then they die. Yay, everyone says we're doing a really good job running the shop. Oh, that's great! I don't know what this place would do without you, Finley. Whee! I got another compliment. That's a new record.
How they're doing.
And now we can just talk to Finley. I like it here. Everyone's super nice to me. But it'd be even nicer if Mommy and Daddy came home. They will, I'm sure. So you be a good kid and hold the fort with your brother for now, okay? Okay. I am a good kid. I'll hold all of the forts. Oh, little Finley. Oh, you're gonna be alone forever. We're never gonna find your parents. You about to go to work too, Uncle Matthew? I sure am. It'll be a job of a lifetime. You look after things here for me, okay, Finley? Okay, I'll keep things in order while you're away. Good luck. Yeah, poor kid. Poor kid. Where's her brother? Where's he at? Can we go talk to him? I mean, someone's got to let him know the truth about how his parents are dead in a ditch somewhere. And he's never going to see them again. And he and his sister are going to have to scrape by a living for themselves. Working as young stewards out in the fields or whatever, Axel. Oh, I've already completed? I think, yeah, kind older brother. Apparently complete? What, do I need to go talk to him? Is that the situation? Where is he at? Again, we can just track him. Is he, like, right over here in plain view? He's just standing over. He's not even working. You're never going to be able to take care of your sister like this, dude. Matthew, have you heard anything oh no, about Mom and Dad? Don't give up, Axel. There's still every chance we'll find your folks. You and Finley found each other, didn't you? Yeah, you're right. We'll find them. Right now, I've got to keep Finley safe. What are big brothers for, right? Good lad, Axel. I'm proud of you. Oh, Axel. Sweet, sweet Axel.
Keep in touch.
You're going to be taking care of that sister of yours for a long time to come. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make sure Mom and Dad get back here safe. If it gets rough, you know you can always ask one of us grown-ups for help. We're all one big family here. So, does that mean you're my big brother, Matthew? You got it. Hey, you want to call me Matt? No pun, double name style. Okay, Matt. Double name indeed. Oh, this is like breaking my heart. The fact that... Oh, apparently we can talk to Amron now, and maybe one... Oh, we can talk to Kathy too, apparently. It's quite an honor to be given the task of engraving names on the remembrance stones. I remember she had a voice like halfway through that. But as the names add up, it really does start to weigh on you. Hang in there, Kathy. I would dearly hope the task of engraving your name doesn't fall to me. Why would you say that? You are the hope and dreams of the city, so don't go out there and die like a chump. Oh, Kathy. There's always like something else they want to say even after that. It used to be that the engraving of the stones was a symbol of recognition given to master artisans who spent years honing their craft. Now a novice like me has to carry on the tradition. I'm still astonished by it all. I'm sorry. Is it getting too much for you? I am feeling the pressure a little, but as someone who takes pride in their work, there's no greater honor. Don't worry. I won't bring shame upon my forebears. The work will be done. Oh my gosh. I may be an artisan, but I also consider myself fairly well versed in the art of war. If I must fight, then rest assured their blood shall rain upon the battlefield, and they shall know the name of Vanquisher Kathy. Okay, I'm scared now. Ho-ho! I jest, of course. I don't think she does. Any names on here we recognize, like that kid's mom and dad? That could be a bit concerning, couldn't it? Now wait just a tick. Is everyone's names going to be above their head when they're ready to go? Like Jethro, if I talk to Jethro here. Far as I know, the old master never once used a blade. If a true master owns his strength unarmed, is then the very act of using a weapon uncouth? Might want to take that with a pinch of salt. Granddad was kind of a hermit after all. A wise eccentric. Ascetic? Ascetic. Then I must follow in his footsteps and choose the path of the fists. Mate, there's really no reason to. Bless. I heard about this Alpha, but a horrible thing to have befallen your sister. Yeah, thinking about it, it means the attack on the city was off. She's right there. She's like right there. Stop! No one is to blame here. I know it's not my place to say, but try not to let it weigh you down, Matthew. I'll try.
Shall we go see them briefly?
And finishing off Jethro. Matthew, would you mind having a bout with me? Sure. What's brought this on? I've been training myself from the ground up again with the old master's teaching in mind. Was hoping you might see my progress first before I show anyone else. Wow, you're really stoked about this, aren't you? Ha! I've surprised myself. It's been a long time since I've felt the old fighting spirit surging through my veins. Well, good on you. I'm always ready to tussle if you're up for it. Should I stop doing these? How long have I been doing these? I've just been walking around reading a lot. I feel like it's probably going to get old pretty soon. So, you're finally leaving for Origin to rescue Nia. Again, she's right there. Hey, Jethro, anything happens to us, I want you to take good care of the city folk. Can't agree to such terms. Harsh. Only because I believe in your safe return. It won't come to that. When Niall comes home, let's show her the birth of a new city. A new city? Hell yeah. Okay. Hey, did you know that our Mickey was pretty... What is happening here? What are you doing? Pretty besotted with Niall? Wait, seriously? Swear it on the city. I knew you wouldn't notice. You're not very quick on the uptake with these things, you know. Huh, I guess not, no. Mickey and Niall, eh? Sorry, I'll have to go sort this out with him right now. What? Hold on. You don't mean, like, socking him or anything? I mean, he might, yeah. Ruben! How you doing, Ruben? Let's have a chat. Did you guys spread the word about my metalworking profession or something? Because I'm getting swamped with requests. Levinus armor, pots and pans for this canteen, you name it. Damn, I don't envy you. You gonna be okay? Not sure if okay is the right word, but yeah, I'll be fine. They picked the right man for the job after all. Maybe it's time for me to finally set up my own little workshop. You better enlist my services from time to time. That was him laughing, not me. And there's Ruben completed. But he's got more to say. As ordered, I made it so the new remembrance stone will be fully detachable. You can pop them down and pick them up as many times as you like, till we find a place we can call home. Cheers, Ruben. You did a bang-up job. High praise indeed. Well, sooner or later, we're going to have to find something a bit more permanent. Righto. Say, Matthew, you're headed off to that Origin place then, are you? Lend me your ear for a second. Think you could tear some parts off of the big brute for me while you're at it? Even a little bit of casing will do. I suspect that thing isn't made of your ordinary metal. In fact, I'll bet you it's quite extraordinary. Yeah, sorry, mate. We ain't got time to be fiddling around doing stuff like that. I suppose not, no. Never mind then. Just thought it couldn't hurt to ask. I mean, I think we probably do have time, considering how much time we've killed just kind of wandering around here, talking to random people. Kind of feels like we're approaching the end of the game. Don't like that. Let's go to our camp. Let's see if we have any bonus XP. We'll level up as high as we can. And then maybe we'll go try our hand at fighting that ridiculously obnoxious monster that is... Hold on, who are you? Clarity. Hi, Clarity. As I suspected, this place could really use a doctor or two. I won't lie, I'm glad of the warm welcome. It could have been nice to have encountered them sooner. Would have been. Though, the lives we could have saved. Don't go down that hole. You'll do what you can. Things are gonna be that much better from now on, right? You make it sound so simple. Though yes, I'll get the job done. Alright, well I'm glad that we got that clarity'd up. That was a dumb thing to say. You're going to bring Niall back to us, right, Matthew? Yeah, sure. Again, she's right there. She's literally right there. She's hearing this conversation. I see. Then I'll have to prepare something in advance for your triumphant return, won't I? Haha! I like the way you think. It's because I have no doubt you'll do it. Come back home safely, both of you. Yeah, bet. Amron, are you also ready to complete these things? Matthew, I've decided. I'm going to build an orphanage for the children who survived the terrible ordeal. They don't need a mom and dad. We're going to build an orphanage. An orphanage, eh? We have one in the city as well. Might be just what this place needs. These children need to get a proper education, of course, but what they really need most is family. Blood relations shouldn't even come into it. I think we have a duty to foster them and give them the support they need. I'll help you with that. I'm actually pretty good with kids. Oh, that would be wonderful. Beautiful. Another one completed. Do you want to talk about origin? Don't know if you know, but my sis used to take care of the kids in the orphanage. Oh, is that so? Well, then I'd love for her to give me a few pointers sometime. Sure thing. I'll be sure to ask her. Yeah, I mean, again, she's here. You could just ask her yourself, but whatever. All I'm trying to do is get to the campsite. That's all I want to do. Do we need whatever this is? I feel like we've collected it so many times. A rabbit diode. This is all I've been trying to do this whole time. I just want to get back here. I want to level up. I want to see how high we can go if we all get to max level. 75, apparently. Except for Niall, who was at 74, bless her soul. And now, the time has come, folks. The time has come. You might thought, geez, Reese, is this entire episode just going to be you wandering around this camp talking to people? How long could you possibly hope to keep that up? How long could you possibly hope to keep talking to people? In fact, even now, Reese, it kind of looks like you're running out here to find more people to talk to. Well, you'd be you'd be completely wrong. I wasn't doing that at all because there's no one else left over here to talk to. We've already talked to everyone. We're gonna... Oh gosh, that's like a death jump. That was almost a horrible decision we made. We're gonna run down here. We're heading over there to that little island. We could have fast traveled, but it's close enough that that would have been silly. When we can just jump off the edge and swim. I would wager, with how slow the Switch's loading times are, it'd probably have taken longer to fast travel over here as opposed to just running over here. Really, which I feel like got us here in no time flat. We've got large, brutal beast who's been an absolute pain in my neck to defeat. I think we're ready. We're 5 levels higher than him now.